Good morning, Scott. We're here at the Open Source Conference 2011 in the passenger terminal in Amsterdam. Nice to have you around.
Thank you.
Cloud is emerging in very interesting times. Can you describe what effect cloud and the Red Hat Cloud in particular is going to have for business environments?
It's a really good question. So we're at the most dramatic change in the IT industry since client-server back in the 80s. Mm-hmm. And what this means is that companies can get access to nearly infinite IT capacity within seconds or minutes and at very low cost.
Right.
So this is going to change the way businesses operate because it expands the range of possibilities. They can do things that they've never been able to do before with cloud.
Right. You change from capital expenditure to cost-driven expenditure.
Exactly, and you change from very slow, inflexible processes to ones where the user is in control and they can get access to elastic services on demand. So Red Hat's role in this is to help customers build open clouds, clouds so they can use all of their IT capacity, not just what they have today, but what they may want to use tomorrow, including the widest variety of public clouds, the ability to use all of their servers in creating a cloud. And that's very different than what other vendors are doing, because other vendors are trying to use cloud as an opportunity to build the strongest lock-in that we've ever seen in history. Red Hat's approach is fundamentally different. We're helping customers build open clouds that utilize all of their IT resources now and in the future. And when you think about it, selecting your cloud architecture is the most important decision that IT will make in the next 5 to 10 years.
One of the most shocking things that I saw happening in IT is the Open Virtualization Alliance. I saw EMC, I saw Red Hat, I saw HP, I saw IBM. How did you get all those guys together? Because normally they're competitors.
It's true. It's amazing. So the demand for an open alternative to VMware is enormous. And it's brought over 215 companies together, many of them large competitors. But they've come together to help promote KVM and Red Hat Enterprise Virtualization as alternatives to VMware for the enterprises.
Right. Making the bridge between virtualization and cloud computing, could you say, simplified of course, that cloud computing, the way Red Hat is bringing it to the masses, is more or less, it's more than that, what I'm going to say, fully managed virtualization. It takes the management out of the hands of the end user.
So I think it's much more than that. When you think about it, applications do not run on virtualization. They're not written to virtualization layers. To deliver cloud, which is really to provide users with self-service, elastic capacity, but in a way that provides governance, policy, and control for IT, it's actually a hard thing to do. And to deliver it, you need not only virtualization, but you need a secure, scalable, high-performing operating system. You need very, very rich enterprise-class middleware services. And then, of course, you need the management infrastructure for infrastructure and platform as a service. There are really only two companies in the industry that can provide this full set. One is Microsoft, and the other is Red Hat. Right. There couldn't be a bigger difference between our approach, because with Microsoft, their strategy is when you start to use one piece of their cloud, you use all of their cloud, and you're locked in forever. They control your infrastructure.
To conclude this part of the interview, how does Microsoft look at the Open Virtualization Alliance?
You'll have to ask Microsoft.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.